I'm at the Bullitt Reservation, and this is the Two Bridges Trail to the left, and the Pebble Trail that I've just come off of, and that's old growth, and that's older forest, and that's down recently, and it appears to be a maple tree, a big old maple tree. There's some other stuff down too. Looks like conifer, probably hemlock. Other odds and ends. I see oak. I see something else. Probably an oak there. And this is the other part of the Pebble Trail that goes to somewhere back in there. A boulder. What is it called? The Pebble. It's really a pebble. The Pebble Trail. Because if you look at the size of the glacier that moved through the Pioneer Valley and that left Lake Hitchcock behind and was Lake Hitchcock and he receded to what is the Pioneer Valley now, you'll see that there are many pebbles left behind in its wake, things that fell out and were not dragged up into ledge, or were large pieces that were in the silt and in the basin that were rolled and fell away and all over the place. Mount Tom, actually, there's a great, as you drive in from Route 141, there's a big chunk that's like, looks like the Palisades, that is not so much glacial as much as it fell off the hillside that it came from opposite and landed. It didn't land in the road, it landed and the road was built around it. So it's kind of cool. You can drive past this big chunk of stone. Kind of like driving through a tree in California, but it's driving past a stone that's a palisade chunk of stone that is obliterated off of the cliffside. Anyway, losing track of what I'm doing here. I want to look at this tree over time, because something that happens in the higher branches of a maple tree and other deciduous trees is there's fungus all over it. And that fungus may be the very reason that it came down, or that it's dead in the first place. Fungus or mushrooms or a weak root system or one thing or another. And there's likely all kinds of life there. And just looking at that from the trail right now, it's a recent fall and there's some other trees back there that are pretty significant. There is old growth here. The forest that's presenting itself is full of life, and it's my goal and my purpose in all of what I do to share as much as I know and things that I don't know about genus and species of plants and animals that I see along the way and that I'm finding in the environment, but also to educate about those things that are there all the time in the Northeast, and to be really good at that and someone who is sought after, not for me, but for the knowledge. And it should be free knowledge for everybody. And I believe that that's a big piece that's missing in modern society. We all want knowledge and we end up paying for it. Donations are welcome, of course, but I like everybody to receive as much information as they can, not to maintain it necessarily, but to know there's somebody out there that's holding this stuff together and that's going to seek the knowledge if I don't already have it. Wild raspberry. Blackcap raspberry is my favorite fruit. If you know of a patch of blackcap raspberries somewhere in the Northeast where you frequent or where you go, let me know. Or just pick those berries for me and make jam. I love blackcap raspberry jam, and I will give you a free 3-hour tour wherever you are for a jar of blackcap raspberry jam. There's a challenge. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the Bullitt Reservation in Conway, Ashfield area. You see it's really on the border. There's Conway and there's Ashfield. And here we are. And here we are. And this goes through over to Two Bridges, which is at the Chapel Brook over in towards Williamsburg, so coming out of Williamsburg and coming up into Ashfield. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.